that
on
song,
the top
like
shelf, forgetting about it.
in the recording of it, it was like, you know what? I have to start learning how to express myself with this instrument if I'm going to consider myself a good musician.
And
Facts.
dude, that song is like, it is like a release to play. Like, it's not my favorite song
Yes.
because it's so good. I love playing it. Don't get me wrong. But my favorite song
Let's hear it.
to perform
Yes.
is the one that we were playing earlier, Blur.
And
Okay.
I'll go with that again. It's not my favorite one,
But it's a very good song.
but it's a good song.
yeah,
and,
the vibes of it are
like,
very nice.
It changed because I started playing that song and like we practice it more and more and I just like, oh, I love this song. Like every time we play it and I'm like, fuck, I love this song. But before that, it was Cerulean City because that song is just a fucking like it just bangs. Like especially when we play it live because we add a lot of different shit to it when we play it live. So
You guys should come to the show tomorrow, though.
Where's it at?
It's at
Rec Room.
right across from the Dodger Center.
That's
Oh.
the thing
The
Nasty's
soul
having,
thing,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. I remember I was telling him that like we're gonna try and see if we can pull up to
Yo,
that
pull
one.
up. We'll put you on the guest list,
Huh?
man.
The one by CN Tower?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one DT.
Yeah,
Yo.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
We're on stage at 4:30.
4:30, yeah.
In the afternoon?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We got a 30-minute set.
Yeah.
30-minute set.
Because I remember
30 minutes.
I remember we just missed you guys during the Halloween party.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember we came to that. We just missed you guys. We're like, oh,
We literally
That was one of the best shows we've ever played too.
that was like planting a seed for some people, you know? It's like,
Yeah. That's we met, bro, you know Bilal Dawson was there?
yeah, I seen him.
Yeah,
He was,
and
him
his girl.
him and his girl, Nadia Stone.
His girl performed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
We got to see her perform.
Yeah, she's got a good voice too.
Yeah.
But yeah, Blur, just going back to your question. Blur is like, because I wrote that song. It was sentimental to me because there was a point in time in my life where I would just lock myself in my room and watch anime, right? Like we were talking about earlier, right? I would just lock myself in my room and watch anime, and I was like, fuck, I wish I could like not be in this world. I wish I could be there. And that's when I wrote about that. That's what I wrote that song about. And I was like, I talk about like, there's like subliminals about like Pokemon in there, about like Naruto. So like, I'm a huge, bro, I've been playing Pokemon since I was like,
you know what's
How you
crazy?
feel about Power World?
huh?
How you feel about
Power World's fire, bro.
You know what's
it's fire,
crazy?
right?
Power World is
A
fire.
little bit better than Pokemon.
Is it?
Actually, I agree with that. You know why?
My boy.
You know why?
Yeah.
Because
They got the blicks in that bitch. Come on. They got the blicks. Come on. Come on, bro.
This, man?
Come on, bro.
Man,
Like,
get a gun in my hand.
because I love Pokemon. Don't get me wrong.
Yes, we
but
all
in
do.
my mind, I'm like, you're telling me if one of these things are gonna run up to me, I'm gonna throw a fucking ball and try to get another one to go and attack it when this thing's running at me.
You know what I'm
Fuck
saying?
you!
Yeah.
I want the blick
taking it.
immediately. You're like, come on, man. Hey, bro. You know Pokemon? They don't die. They faint. So
Facts. Because
I-
they don't die in Power World, just faint.
I mean, you can chop them up, though.
You can chop them up. Like you get meat from
some
somewhere.
Jeffrey Dahmers?
You can chop them up. I swear to God. Like, you got a butcher's knife, and then you butcher them, and, like, the screen blurs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Still, I didn't even get to that part of the game. Still,
But like, yeah, for me, like that's what Blur is about, and that's why I like recording it because it just reminds me of a time in my life that was dark, but I made something because the song is like very happy, right? But
Sounds like it, yeah.
but it came from a dark place, basically.
but it came from a dark place, yeah. Like I wanted to make it like I was actually inspired by that.
Wanted to hide. That's a. I caught it.
You got it.
The happiness. You hide the dark.
Yeah. And I was
That's where a lot of the motivation comes from.
I
for this
learned
music.
I played that I got the inspiration from that song from a song called "There Is a Light That Never Goes Out" by the Smiths, and it's one of those songs. He's talking about wanting to die with the girl that he's with, but like really dark. Like he says, if a double-decker bus crashes into us, to die by your side is such a heavenly way to die. Like it's dark shit, but you hear the instrumentation and it's like, this shit it's floaty, it's fucking happy.
It's like I feel that.
So I'm like, I want to make a song like that. So that's where Blur came from. It was like, what was a time in my life that I hated, but I want to make something nice and
That's
like
how
happy.
we going to play at the beginning so the viewers can hear.
Yeah, just a little, just a little like 10-second clip.
Okay.
Just let them hear it, just to bring us in.
Cool
Yeah.
vibes,
Yeah.
cool vibes,
You
cool
could even
vibes.
play a minute, bro.
I can tell you guys right now, like the album that we're gonna drop is like
When's the out? When you guys have like a
we
slate
don't
of
have
time?
no, because like honestly, at this point, we're just trying to make the tracks.
Yeah.
As much.
Hopefully by mid-year.
Hopefully.
But
Honestly, whenever it comes out, it'll be the perfect time for it to come
Yeah.
out.
I feel that.
Like
Yeah.
we were kind of wanting to come out like January, but some things were kind of just sidetracking it. So it's like whatever.
Yeah.
But like at this point, like my own playing has leveled up since we even talked about doing that. And so like by the time that album comes out, like I'll probably be close to like where I'm wanting to be with my music.
Yeah.
and I feel like you gotta live life a little too.
Yeah.
Facts.
Especially if you wanna write an album that's like impactful and like that will hit people's emotion. You have to live, man. Like you can't just be, I don't know. You can't just like write about the same shit over and over and over again. You need new content, right? So
You gotta cheat on your girl one time.
nah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No, you gotta have a girl cheat on you. You gotta have a girl cheat on you to really know.
Just to, like,
This guy said,
just to write a good song. You know what I'm saying?
this guy told him the most toxic thing to do. Yeah, just cheat on your girl one time. That's crazy.
Nah, I am not.
But like some of the
that ain't me, bro.
Yeah.
some of the life experience I've had like recently, like from summer till now, have just made me a better musician because I can lock in.
Yeah.
Like I use those things to lock in.
So, like, how many tracks do you guys think you have recorded? Like, just as an estimate.
On my
Hundreds.
own, that he hasn't even touched yet, I have 192
Damn.
that I made from last summer till now.
You're really good with numbers, because, like, since we
No,
started,
he looked at it recently. Like,
At this point, I'm not even questioning no more. Like, I'm just like,
no, he looked at it because he's like, bro, you need to work on some of these songs. And I'm like, dog, when? We have other shit to fucking finish, right? And he's like, I have 192 sitting. And I'm like, dog, it feels like we have 100 to fucking work on right now.
Yeah.
So, but the crazy part is, there are some songs that we finished that won't see the light of day for a while because
they're a juice box.
because we gotta like especially for the album, we need to, the whole process of making an album is like creating, and then cutting back to the best songs, right?
Yeah.
Then once you cut back to like 7, 8, 9, 10 good songs, that's when you
Because
put
our
it
album
out.
naturally could easily be 18 tracks.
Yeah.
Easily.
But we don't want it to be.
Yeah, that's
we
why
want it
we're
to be
taking time
short.
with that.
We want it to be short, concise in terms of like what an album is.
Yeah.
Right. We want it to be short and concise, but like every song is great.
I remember
That's how you're
T.I.
supposed
said
to
the
do it.
same thing about, I forgot which album it was, but I think it may have been Paper Trail. And he was like, how for that album, he had like over 100 songs recorded for it.
Yeah.
And he had to cut that down to like, first he cut it down to 50, then he cut it down to 30, then 25. And I think he finished out with like 15 songs.
Yeah.
that's how you gotta do it. How do you choose what songs to cut out, what songs to keep? Like, just besides, like, okay, this song isn't working anymore. You've changed.
There's
like no hesitation when you choose songs, I find. It's like for the stuff that we have now and that we're planning to have on our album, like we had no hesitation choosing those over other ones.
yeah.
Because like those are the ones that like sat with us, like but also it also brought the most out of us to create.
It's also about sequencing too, though, because like if you want, like,
You want it to be cohesive.
yeah, there's what we're finding now as we make these songs.
Yeah.
Every new song is the best song.
Right.
It's
And
so
been
weird.
like that for
I hear
months
that.
too.
Yeah.
Every song is the best song.
Yeah.
Every new song is the best song. But then those new songs, you have to be able to be like, okay, like I like this one, but will it mesh with the general theme of what we're trying to go for, right? Which I don't really want to reveal too much of right now, but yeah, like they kind of have to all meld together to make a work of art.
Let me
Because
ask this now.
what's up?
Would you then, with the songs that you don't think like that don't make the cut, would you then put it on like SoundCloud? Like
No, you release them
somewhere
as singles.
as singles.
But
Yeah.
I think ones that will never see the light of day, I think like even if we were to if it's not SoundCloud, it's
Yeah.
definitely to push to get it into film as just the instrumentals.
Okay.
That too, yeah.
Okay. I was just like, because like you hear like I have so many like artist friends. It's like you hear like they have like songs that they're just sitting on. Like, what do you guys do with these songs?
Well, that's another thing that fucking pisses me off too. Because like some people just sit on their heat. I'm not one to do that, right? When I know something is like, this shit is fire, right? I'm putting that out because I'm proud of it, right? I've never understood the mentality of that where it's like, nah.
Oh, I have something crazy to say.
Let me hear.
I literally, so for like, since the beginning of like my recording, I've been making tracks and titling them things that have seemed to happen later on. Like I have a track called Lotus already. And like, guess where we are?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Guess where we are?
What the fuck?
We're at Lotus Recording Studio.
And like, I'll play you guys that too. That thing is sitting. I have all these tracks that for some reason, something happens in my life and it's connected to it.
So you like part Haitian or something? Like you do it so which
God has blessed me with gifts with music that I can't even explain.
What are you talking about?
I can't even explain because like people will listen to my music and they think I've been playing for 10 years. I tell them I've been playing for a year and a half.
That sounds crazy.
No, we've gotten that. We've gotten that. Like, like he's experienced that. I've experienced that. It's like
I don't know what to tell you.
It's like when how
because you wouldn't have heard about me like over a year and a half ago. You wouldn't have even if you told me I was going to play guitar, I'd laugh in your face. You know, because like that's one of those things where like you always feel like it's always somebody else but me, right?
Yeah.
And then once it starts to become your aspiration and stuff, it's like your life just changes different. Like everything's just different. Like the way the clothes I wear, like the way I speak, like
it
the people
like
I interact
really found your passion.
That's what it sounds like to me, man. It sounds like both of you guys.
Yeah.
But I have a love-hate relationship with my guitar. Like that's
don't worry. I go through it all the time. Same thing with Pro Tools, podcasting, everything. Like some days I'm just like, man.
But those things that make you feel like you're at the beginning again are blessings, man.
Yeah, it gives you that life.